Hey Libra, this is going to be your What's Going On Between Us love reading for November. I hope you guys are doing well. Please keep in mind if you're new here that these messages are for specific Libras. They're not going to resonate with everyone, so if they resonate with you, that's great. But if not, feel free to check out your moon, your rising, potentially your Venus as well. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it and see what's going on between you and your person. See what we got. Well, these are some juxtaposing energies here. You could definitely be dealing with another air sign. There's also Taurus and Pisces energy here. What do I need to know about this? I'm going to read the left side as your energy, the right as your person's, but if you feel like you resonate more with this side, please feel free to reverse the roles. Okay. So right now you're more in the energy. It's interesting, Libra, because you know exactly what you want. It's like you know you're either ready for a relationship, or if this is already a relationship, you want this relationship. You're very, very clear-minded about that. It's almost as if you know that this is the person you want, and you're not really kind of you don't question it. There's not a lot of questioning on your part. I feel like you're in the energy where you want to give a lot of attention to the relationship and see where it could go. You definitely do. It's like you have this desire to really see whatever this relationship is reach its full potential. It's that kind of energy. Now, for your person, it's interesting because when I said kind of it's juxtaposing energies, you're very sure they're in the energy of they're coming into that assuredness about this connection in the relationship. They're finally starting to see what you see is what I'm getting here. I feel like they're catching up to you in some way, especially mentally when it comes to the relationship. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But they're starting to see things differently. They're starting to approach things in a different way with you, and they're in the energy where that shift is happening. And it's because they've learned something. They've matured psychologically in some way. And they're finally starting to view this through the lens of possibility in the way that you are. It feels like it took a major shift here for this to happen, but I feel like this is really positive because, especially with what I need to know being the Six of Wands, it's telling me like, I could keep getting this energy of finally, you two are about to be on the same page. This is good energy, honestly. Let's look at, I forgot to mention this, but I'm going to do some additional probably spreads or card pulls on this one. Let's see what's going on in this person's mind, how they're feeling. And I also want to look at the potential for this connection in this relationship. Like moving forward, what you should be expecting here. Okay? Let's take a look at how this person's feeling about Libra. And really focus on their next action and the potential for this connection in the relationship moving forward. All right, let's see. How's this person feeling? Ooh, okay. Give me 1 second. A bunch of cards are flipping and not flipping. Give me 1 second. All right, let's start that over. How's this person feeling? Ooh. Gemini. I feel like this person, if they're not an air sign, they really have strong air placements. I definitely see the battle here that they're going through as far as going through the shift. It's all going to work out, it looks like, though. Yeah. Knight of Cups under the deck, Page of Cups outcome. Okay, so I still feel like your person's still in the shift, right? We talked about they're starting to see things in a different perspective. They're still in that period where they're bouncing back and forth between two worlds, in a sense, with this Two of Pentacles energy being their feelings. Let's clarify that just a little bit more. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. They were very indecisive in the past mentally, with the Two of Swords showing up as the challenge for me. But now it's almost as if, yeah. There's some energy here like this person cannot leave you alone, and they're coming to grips with that is what it feels like. What's on the other side of the Two of Pentacles? Whew. There's that Hangman again. Capricorn, Pisces energy. Yeah, it feels like what they're fighting with here is that you're something that they cannot leave alone. They cannot abandon it, that the connection is too strong. And there's some energy here like they're fighting off a past toxic nature in this relationship if they had some toxic behaviors in the past. That's on one side, and the other side is this new shift. This new perspective that's trying to emerge. It's almost as if it's like a sprout coming, underneath the ground still in the soil. But I feel like there's an energy here like that's coming. Clarify the Five of Swords here. They have a lot, because I feel like a lot of this is mental conflict that they have about this. And I'm wondering, I may have to clarify this too. I won't keep you guys too long, but I feel like they're very conflicted about acceptance of the relationship or this energy, or how they feel or what they want. I also get a sense here that they've been really contemplating some of their past selfish behavior here. That's what this looks like to me. Clarify the Jack of Swords here, or Knight of Swords. Okay, so they're conquering some demons here. Absolutely, they're conquering some demons here. They're trying to bring balance to themselves mentally. This feels like behavior patterns to me. This could also be ways that they speak to you, things that they say. If it's not actual behavior patterns, but it feels like that. I feel like if they were very, very erratic or unstable in the relationship in the past, like very inconsistent energy, they're trying to figure out exactly how to kind of calm that energy and have more balance and consistency. That's their struggle here. But they're starting to see that if they can conquer that, there's real potential in the relationship. Clarify the Two of Swords. For some of you, this person may be in some form of therapy. There it is again. King of Swords again. In the past, they weren't very mature, and they also weren't very communicative. They're still struggling with that also, of whether they should share things with you or tell you what they're going through or what they're trying to overcome when it comes to the relationship. they're doing more thought internally than they are doing speaking, and they're thinking about coming to you and telling you kind of what they're going through, but they aren't sharing it. It feels like an energy of someone who doesn't feel comfortable sharing those type of things. And that was also a source of some issues in the past for the two of you. Let's look about what's moving forward here, because we've got the Page of Cups. So there is going to be some kind of emotional expression here moving forward between the two of you. And I also see an extension of more loving energy. Definitely more loving energy. Clarify this Page of Cups. Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. So really for me, this is like the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Clarify this. I feel like they're going to be expressing something to you moving forward about either previous heartbreak. Clarify the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so there's going to be, I feel like this person's going to reveal to you something about why they left a past relationship and how that's affected them, or how it was difficult for them to walk away from something in the past that hurt them, and they're still trying to heal from that. I feel like they're going to be telling you this though. Like they're finally going to be expressing that. You're dealing with a very complicated individual here, to be honest with you, Libra. Chariot energy. I feel like they're doing this because they do want success with you in the future. They do want to move forward with you in the future because they are coming into this kind of enlightenment about the relationship and the connection. And I think that they're going through a phase moving forward where they realize your relationship can't move forward unless you know something about something that's happened to them in the past that hurt them, that they had to walk away from, or that was very difficult for them to actually walk away from. This could be like a relationship where they were living with the person, they had to move out, or they literally moved away from that city or town to get away from being confronted with that energy on a daily basis. Anything else moving forward that we need to know outside of this? A lot of cards here. I feel like it's going to be a pretty confusing relationship in and of itself, Libra. And I feel like this person is confusing. Very complicated energy. It's almost like, this energy is coming up like when it's good, it's like a fairy tale. But when it's not great and this person kind of closes off a little bit, it's one of the most confusing relationships you will ever have. I feel like you're going to have to decide if that's something that you want to deal with or not, whether it's worth it, and maybe this person is. Maybe they're worth that. But you have to walk into this relationship or connection knowing it's going to be complicated. This person is just a complicated person, and you're going to have to accept that part of them. I hope that makes sense. So that was your reading. I hope it was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.